Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel and to Elite Dangerous, no less. Now we are, in fact, where are we? I'll show you where we are. We are here. LHS 1047. Pretty much right in the middle of the bubble. I mean, the starting area is just to the north there. Now we are here because, let me just stick this out onto Twitter. We are here because we have a generation ship to find. That is what we are doing. Let's have a look, shall we? The hour is 7 o'clock. It is time. Now, what I'm going to try and do going forward, particularly through lockdown, is we're going to have a little look at trying to get some streams on the go every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock and every Sunday at 7 as well. So I might try, well, that's super loud in my ear. I might try and do a PS4 stream on a Wednesday, and I'll do the new player experience on the Sunday, which is the new player Cobra Mark III on the PC. But anyway, how are we all doing? Look at this amazing sort of ice planet. It's a pretty cool one. And we are getting pretty damn close to this as well. Now, that is close enough. Hey, Tom, how you doing, man? We will get too close to this, so I'm going to have to drop out. Let's see what we get. Now, a while ago, Frontier put quite a lot of content into the game to do with the generation ships. This is some of that content. Now look at this listening post. It looks kind of cool. I'm liking it. I heartily suggest that any of the stuff like this that you ever find in the game, have a look and just check it out, because this is the stuff that's fun. You know, the game, any game is a grind. Let's not sort of beleaguer the facts, but anything that has content, anything that has interest, that has intrigue, that has gameplay, come and have a look. So we are in where did I say we were? We are in LHS 1047, and we're pretty close to, we're in the bubble, we're right in the middle of the bubble. Okay, LHS 1047. We have come over to the second planet, and there is a listening post here. What does it say? Here we go. So, transponder signal LYC 182A detected. Matching signal detected. Alaunus is almost my name. Timestamp predates parameters. Alaunus, we are lost 2 days ago. 10, cure for ships, population 98%, round the clock. Space 22, towards Horae, quickly. Do my job for now. Now hold on. So, they were in Alaunus, which is where we need to go. Then they need, I guess, to go towards Horae something. So all we're trying to do here is find out where this generation ship is. This is not Delete Dangerous, Spaz. This is Elite Dangerous. But yes. So if we look for Alaunus, which is on the way here, we are going to head towards the first system. Now all we're trying to do here is find the generation ship. Now the generation ships were sent off from Earth with sub-faster than light speed, So they're just going off at like a chugging speed, and the majority of them have been lost. What we're trying to do is find them, and we are trying to find this one in particular. And the way we do that is we head towards Alaunus, the first system, in correct mode. Let's have a little scan though, see what we got. Why is this dude trying to attack me? Does anybody have any idea? What do we got here? Nothing interesting. Fine. Let's go. What am I actually carrying that this guy wants? Okay, load of old stuff. Load of performance enhancers. We will escape this dude, it's no problem. I don't even know what this ship is that's attacking me, but it's fine. The Asp will easily evade capture. So just keep yourself pointing into the escape vector and we'll get out. Happy days. And we're even on target, look at that. Let's go. What actual ship was he in? No, he's disappeared. He's dropped out of space, man. Poor old dude. Okay, so we are looking for the generation ship Lycaon. And it's telling us to go to Alaunus. Now it's kind of cool, they put all this kind of stuff in the game. They sort of drip feed it in every so often, but all of the generation ships they put in a while back now. And there are quite a few of them. I can't remember how many, maybe, I think they were hundreds. Some of them got further than the others, and some of them did not. But they're all going at sub-light speed, and none of them have hyperspace jumps. Okay, so here we are. We are in the system now. Is there anything other than these notable stellar phenomena, which I looked at the other day? There's nothing here. So, what did that listening post say? They're in Alaunus. We are lost 2 days ago. 10 something for ships population. Yep, fine. Clock space 22 towards Horae. Quickly do my job for now. So Horae. What we need to do is get into the map like this, and we need to look for Horae. Okay, there it is. I guess we head there. That's what I would do if I'm trying to find this ship. This guy is he still trying to get me? You get me. In fact, let's get a little bit of fuel while we're here. So there's obviously huge amounts of stuff that you can do in the game. You can either grind out rank, you can grind out credits, you can mine, you can do lots of different things. There's a huge amount of exploration stuff that you can do. There's a huge amount of off the beaten path stuff that you can do, and anybody who knows me knows that I love all that kind of stuff that isn't the kind of normal. Thank you, Celeste. All of that kind of normal toe the line, do what you're supposed to do. Anything that's like, why don't you have a look over here, you might find something. I'm like, yes, maybe I will. I just love it because I find it more interesting than any, you know, of the major grind. So I'm hoping that we're doing the right thing here. I might not be. I have no idea. I've not found this place before. So plot towards Horae quickly. Okay. So although, hold on. Could it actually jump towards Horae? Because it wouldn't actually have a jump. I'm just wondering now, because it wouldn't have a hyperspace jump. So, what does that mean? Hold on, what does that mean? We're lost. 98% round clock space, 22 towards Horae. What does that mean? I think we just go. Because it can't have all of this, the whole thing about the lore of the game is that these ships don't have hold on, there are different planets here. Okay, hold on. There is the letter 10 there. That's 10 isn't a letter, 10 is a number. We all know that. So hold on. Alaunus, we are lost 2 days ago. 10. Cure for ship's population. I think we need to go to... There is a 10th planet, so I think we go to the 10th planet. Wherever that is. Here. We're going quite quick anyway, which is fine. It won't take us long to get there. So I think what's happened is the ship has headed to this planet. Can we land on this planet? No, but there is a fleet carrier out here. Tufflebump's Emporium. Okay, so I think we head to this planet and then we point ourselves to Horae. And we see what we get, and I'm guessing round the clock space 22 towards Horae. Quickly do my job. I'm guessing we get 20. I guess the way we do it is we get close to this planet, aim towards our next destination. And once we're 22... Oh, we've slowed right down there. Once we're 22,000 light seconds away from this planet, we will be where it is. I'm guessing it might work. It's just because these ships don't have any FTL. They don't have a frameshift drive. They could only move at this sort of speeds that we're going. I could be totally wrong, but I'm guessing, and that is my best guess. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I haven't looked at this ship before, I haven't done these before. It always seemed to be a bit of a headache, because at the time I was desperately trying to grind Empire rank, and when you're in something in the game and you're really trying to do it, you are totally focused on that one thing, because it's just easier that way, especially if you get couple of systems. You can go back and forward, sell, buy, do missions. You can really make a lot of progress. Okay, well look, we're almost at the planet. Now I think we've got to keep looking at the nav panel. We're coming into orbit of one of the most unremarkable planets in the game. Look at the state of it. It just looks like a grey snooker ball. Look at the state of that. You think they would have been able to do a little bit better. Okay, so we're at the planet. Now we're going to head towards... In fact, you know what? I am going to get past it. Look at that planet. Terrible planet. And then we're going to head towards Horae. Now what I need to do is target the planet bottom left until that changes to 22,000. Now the way that the acceleration works in the game, that's not a problem. Although, let me just make sure I am still going in the right bloody direction. Yes, okay, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, so let's get... Whoa, what is this? Mingfu? Permit required. The place called Mingfu. What on earth is that? Right, so I can't touch the controller now. We're going forward. And we need to get 22,000 light seconds away from Alaunus 10. It has to be said that Frontier do put quite a lot of decent stuff in the game like this. You know, fun stuff to do. Whilst this might not look like fun, just a black screen of stars and a little bit of movement, it is fun, believe me, compared to a lot of the rest of the game, which becomes a drag very quickly. This is fun. And as we speed up, you can already see we're almost at 1,000 light seconds now. That will go very, very, very quickly. But what I'm going to have to do is watch that, because the acceleration is just going to keep increasing, and I'm not really going to be able to stop it. So 22,000 light seconds, I think we want. And then when you're within 5,000, maybe we'll be able to see it. I'll fire off the scanner anyway, just to see. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest, but what a surprise. Yeah, okay, nothing. So we're already at 6,000. Okay, so we're a quarter of the way. And you can see our speed is now 185 times the speed of light. That's just reality. It's the way the world works. Okay, we're over halfway now. I'm just wondering how quickly you can slow down when there are no gravitational sort of pulls on the ship. I think this is the right thing to do. It might not be the right thing to do. This might just be complete bonkers. I hope it isn't. I hope it's correct. Okay, fine. That's 15,000. So hold on, let me just get into 17,000 and we'll just see if we can get anything on the scanner. Nothing yet. This might be total bum kiss. So we're at 20. I'm going to slow down a bit because we're going super quick. I'm going to slow right down. Okay. We're at 23 now, so we've gone past it. And I do not see anything. Maybe it's not real. Let's just see. Maybe I just overshot it. Head back, head back. Whoa! Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing. There's definitely nothing here. Well, I guess we've got to keep going towards Horae. Horae! We were on Alaunus 10. We were at the right place. Let me just get lined back up with Horae. Oh, the stellar phenomena, Tom, are I looked at them in my last video. Go and have a look. It's there. After this, they're just like little like space mines. They look cool, but I'd never seen them before, which was pretty cool. Right. Okay, how close to this do we need to be? So, whoa. Okay, literally just. I'm just tipping it. Tippity tippity tip, tippity tap, tippity tap, tippity tap. Come on now, tippity tap. Let's get to 22. We're almost there. Come on, 22. There it is, 22. Let me ping this again. This is like the world's biggest wild goose chase. The world's biggest wild goose chase ever. I mean, I just assumed that that is what it would be. There's nothing anywhere. How close may you have to be? I gotta say, we were pretty nailed on from what we were doing there. I can't see how we've got that wrong. Alaunus 10. Cure for the ship's 98% around the clock. So 22 towards Horae. Quickly do my job. Okay. Is there another Horae, do you think? I'm going to go for 22.2. See how that works. The Ming Fu permit keeps weirding me out a little bit. Well, we've gone 22,000 towards... I'm just going to sort of stop every 500 meters, because what if it keeps going and it is in game continuing towards the place, because obviously this came through whenever, but where is it? Come on, man. It's got to be here somewhere. I'll check the FSS now, dude, but I don't think there is anything on it. That only shows planetary bodies. I will have a look though. Hold on. There are some signal sources. Why didn't I check this? Okay, where are they? Okay, I need to find some bearings here. Okay, here we go. What the frick is all this? Okay. Ah, that's the notable stellar phenomena. There you go. I think all these things are going to be back at the... what are these? Concentrated signal sources. Oh, look, they're moving. Okay, that's just emissions. What is this one? Oh, God, they are moving because I'm actually moving. Wow, that's really weird. Okay, I actually want... Where is that one? You see, it's all back that way. I wonder if it's in front of me. Concentrated signal sources. Yeah, maybe you're right, Tom. Maybe they have put it. Generation Ship Lycaon. Look at that, mate. What a legend. What a bloody legend, Tom. Hey, Bouncy Stickman, how you doing? So where is it? Well, it's there. I love that. So that's what you're looking for, huh? Concentrated. I just think it's got further. I think it's continually moving in the game. So when they release this content, it's just carried on moving, which is pretty cool. I think that's freaking awesome, to be honest. Generation Ship Lycaon. Lycaon. Lycaon? Lycaon. Lycaon, MF. Okay, let's get down to this. This is cool. So that is the way of finding it. That's a cool thing to do. Get in that FSS and look for the concentrated. Top work, Tom. Top work. Bouncy Stickman, what does NSP stand for? No shocking pom pump. What does it mean, man? Come on, let's get to this. Generation Ship and have a look. Hey, Spanx, how you doing, man? So we found it. Tom's suggestion was a good one. It was solid. Very, very good. A notable stellar phenomenon. Of course, I should have said that, man. I knew that. I knew that. So let's just get a bit closer, and I'll show you what's on the scanner. Chaps and chapesses. Alan Vanderlinde, 07. Oh man, you got to go back to work. Crazy times. But welcome, my friend. Okay, we're not going to slow down too much that I'm not going to have to drop. Actually, oh, we're going quite slow. That's fine. So, we're looking at the generation ship. These notable stellar phenomena, I checked them out the other day. They're on the video before this. You can check them out. They're essentially space mines or something like that. Alan, how you doing, man? Crazy times in your country right now, my friend. I hope you and yours are safe. Right, let's have a look at this generation ship, shall we? Bob. Oh, whoa. Hello. Wow, look at that. Okay. Oh, dudes, look at it. Look at the state of that. Right, let's just get on the other side of it. Let's see if we can't find a star. Are there any stars anywhere? Hello? Stars? Well, it doesn't look like there are any stars. It's pretty dark, but I don't really mind that. It still looks pretty cool. So these ships were sent out from Earth with a load of people on it, and they are still moving in the game. So they are still... That ship is just heading in that direction perpetually, and it keeps going in the game, which I think is freaking awesome. We are going to find out if it has audio logs, my friend. It's going to have something. Now, the only thing I can really see is this. Now I think if we get close enough to it... Look how it's moving. It's still moving. That's not me moving. That's it moving. The lore is pretty cool. Targets identified. Use data link scanner to do the data linking on the data linking. Okay. Now let's see what it's popped up for us. Not much. Oh, yep. Hold on. There was something. Here we go. Ship log 1, 0, etc. Let's do 0 first. Why not? We're those type of people. Okay, let's go and find what this ship is telling us. So these ships were sent out from Earth with a load of colonists on board. Families. It's what we call a shake and bake colony. Except what happened... What's that? Is that a turret? Oh, that's number 3. I don't want number 3. I want number 0. Right, let's get close enough. I think you've got to be within 500 meters. Possibly. Maybe closer. Blimey, how close do you have to get to this thing? Come on, you don't have to get that close. Oh, you've got to point at it. Okay. Here we go. I've only been playing this game for 6 years. Okay, guys, here we go. Discovered logs. Stardate 1. Yes. Yeah, I think seriously the hold on, that's contagion 2 of 5. Let's try and get them in order, shall we, and see if we can't hold on, where did that one go? Oh, there it is. I'll scan them all first. So we've done 0. We've done can I scan that one from here? God damn you. I'll do them in order. This asp is so maneuverable, my commanders. It is a genius. How close do you have to be to this chuffing thing? Okay, that's close enough. There's number 4. So we've done 0, 4. Now let's go at the top end of the ship. It does look cool though, doesn't it? Let me turn this off. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. That's not what we're about. That is not what we're about. That's the generation ship. I think that's 1. That's 2. So we did 4, 3. Okay, fine. So let's get on the other side. Spin around, baby. One more time. Blimey, that says it's miles away. Okay, I'm going to put that on because I cannot see anything. Alright, here we go. Come on. Let's get it. Get on target, baby. Pick it up, Hudson. Pick it up, baby. Got to be within 250 meters? Is it? 200 meters? That can't be. That's inside the room. I'm reading it right, man. Look. Okay. That'll do. And then this one. Where is that? Is that on the out? I do not want to boost into that big flower. We'll just go around it. There she blows. Ladies and gentlemen, the Asp Explorer. Amazing ship for the price. Okay, stop. Stop. Ooh, look at that. A little bit of damage. Okay, that should be all the logs. I have to say, stuff like this is really cool. Okay, let's just get away a little bit. Right, that should do. Let's have a little look. There she blows. The generation ship Lycaon. Lycaon. Okay, here we go. Contagion. Confusion. That's ELO. Hold on. Here we go. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Prick up your ears. This is going to be genius.
Decisions log 2379/2. Nothing out of the ordinary to report. Minor injuries, aches and pains from the more vulnerable crew members and the usual bout of influenza you'd expect with so many people living in such close confines. It seems the current strain of influenza is becoming resistant to the vaccines we've developed on board. Only thing of note was a minor injury to one of the survey team. Gottlieb sustained a minor laceration. He was taking a mineral sample on a nearby asteroid. The suit got braids, but he managed to apply an emergency seal before anything serious happened. I only hope the sample he took was worth the scar it's gonna leave.
As always, extremely good audio. So 2379, if you imagine the year we're in currently is 3307? 33 something? We're in 33 somewhere, I tell you. We could find that out in some way, but we're definitely not where they think we are. So this was sent out 1,000 years ago. So 1,000 years ago, this ship left Earth, essentially in the year 2379. 3306, there we go, Bouncy. Thank you, my friend. Let's see what the next log gives us.
Decisions log 2387/8. We have an emergency. The strain of influenza infecting the ship has become completely resistant to any vaccines or treatment we can find. 13% of the ship's population has now succumbed to the infection, and so far 8 have died. I've initiated emergency measures and quarantined the infected. The epidemiologist, Dr. Monroe, is working around the clock to find a solution. I'm sure she'll come up with a cure before long.
It is cool, isn't it? I mean, it just sounds cool. I love it. The physician. I love that he's the physician. 2387/8, which was a year and a little bit. Well, 10 months after that one. Very cool. Next one.
Decisions log 2463/5. Dr. Monroe made a discovery that has filled me with dread. This contagion doesn't derive from the influenza epidemic. It's altogether more alien than that. The contaminant has no human origin. It comes from Gottlieb, the scientist who was injured a few days ago. Whatever mineral he was taking a sample of must have got into his blood. It's mutated into some kind of virulent pathogen. Monroe is unable to isolate the microorganism that's causing it. It spreads fast. Quarantine hasn't worked and people are starting to panic. We're doing our best to come up with a counteragent, but I'm not sure we have the resources.
I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. This is 2463. This is, he was talking about Dr. Monroe, this guy. How long was this first one? 2379. Hold on, that's nearly 100 years. Maybe there's some kind of, like, sleep stasis on the ships. Let's have a look. So 2499 is another 36 years. Let's have a look. Oh, man.
Precision's log 2499/9. We are lost. Monroe died 2 days ago, and any chance we had of finding a cure for this epidemic died with her. Half the ship's population is already dead, and 98% of those remaining are infected. Teams are working around the clock to vent the bodies into space, but they're piling up so quickly. The riots haven't helped. People are panicking, angry, don't know what to do. When you see your family die, I guess you just get desperate. I don't know what to do. Suppose I should do my job, but it's no use. At least I've avoided an infection. For now.
I love it. It's just so weird, isn't it? How they've carried on this wonderful audio over a period of however many years. That's just bonkers that the ship has just been traveling all this way and now it is at its final resting place. It doesn't actually look like the ship is moving, does it? Oh. Ooh.
Precision's log 2501/7. I knew I wasn't going to avoid contracting this thing forever. I'm one of the last. This place is so quiet now. Used the team with life, and now there's just silence along the empty corridors. I should probably go for one last walk while I still can.
Man, I gotta say, they know how to do their set pieces. It's pretty cool, isn't it? These generation ships, I mean, there are a couple of them. I don't know how many there are in the game, but the audio has always been super good in the game. And I mean, real good. I just wish we could see that a little bit better if there was a, if we were closer to a star, but we're so far out, it's so dark. We have to use the night vision. But at least the night vision is in there. So where are we here? 2379 is the first one. 2379, the last one, 25. So we've got a period of 120 years, really. How is that guy alive? They must have some kind of stasis or, you know, well, no, because they're not going faster than light. They must have some kind of, you know, like hypersleep thing, even though they're not in hypersleep. It's still pretty bloody cool, I'm telling you. I have to say, the audio is so good. It's one of the things I've always thought about this game. It is exceptional. It's one of the best aspects of the game, and I love this game. You know, I love it to bits, but all this extra stuff, I really, really, really enjoy it. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the generation ship Lycaon. Now where we are, let's just have a look. Let's get out of this and see. Does he, Alan? Is that what he says? I didn't even notice that. Hold on. That's number one. I'm just scan reading it. Scan reading. Okay. She'll come up with a cure before long. There was a period of years past there. You see, 2379, and then 2387. That's a 8-year period, and then a huge period. And they picked it up. It comes from Gottlieb, the scientist who was injured a few days ago. So wait a minute. What are they saying here? The contagion doesn't derive from the influenza. It comes from Gottlieb, the scientist injured. I wonder if there's any more information that we're missing here. I don't think so. I think this is lore, really. Does he say the years, Bouncy? Yeah, I think so. I think we're just getting some backstory here. Either way, it's still freaking cool. I'm loving it. But what I will do is I want to see where we are from Alaunus 10. There it is, 22.4. So I don't think this ship is moving. I think this is where it is in the game. It would be pretty cool if it was still moving. But that's where it is. And when you get here, you need to get into your FSS and look for the concentrated signal source. But let's go and have a look. Why not? Let's just go and look at these notable stellar phenomena while we're here. And then I will... Oh, what's happening? my French ship is telling me it's not happening. When things start actually happening when you're in a fight and everything starts going wrong and the ship's talking to you in French, it becomes quite unnerving. Let's suggest that. Okay, let's go and have a look at these notable stellar phenomena. But while we do, I'm up for listening to this. What does this say? Plus. Add it to your list? Yeah, I think that says add it to your list of do what you're doing. So let's do 1, 2. I wonder if this works. 3 plus 4. I wonder if we can set this up. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Okay, and then you go over to Galnet or whatever. Contagion 5. Bang. Brilliant.
Precisions log 2379/2. Nothing out of the ordinary to report. Minor injuries, aches, and pains from the...
I do love it. I think it's phenomenal, man.
The usual bout of influenza you'd expect with so many people living in such close confines.
Hey Chris, how you doing? Dinner jacket definitely required.
To the vaccines we've
Always,
developed on board.
always.
Only thing of note was a minor injury.
Gottlieb
sustained a minor laceration. He was taking a mineral sample on a nearby asteroid. The suit got braids, but he managed to apply an emergency seal before anything serious happened. I only hope the sample he took was worth the scar it's gonna leave. Precisions log 2387/8.
Yeah, baby. This is cool.
We have an emergency. The strain of influenza infecting the ship has become completely resistant to any vaccines or treatment.
Yeah, Bouncy, I noticed that.
13% of the ship's population has now succumbed to the infection, and so far 8 have died. I've initiated emergency measures on quarantining the infected. The epidemiologist, Dr. Monroe, is working around the clock to find a solution. I'm sure she'll come up with a cure before long.
It's all going to start going bad.
Precisions log 2463/5. Dr. Monroe made a discovery that has filled me with dread. This contagion doesn't derive from the influenza epidemic. It's altogether more alien than that. The contaminant has no human origin. It comes from Gottlieb, the scientist who was injured a few days ago. Whatever mineral he was taking a sample of must have got into his blood. It's mutated into some kind of virulent pathogen. Monroe is unable to isolate the microorganism that's causing it. It spreads. fast. Quarantine hasn't worked and people are starting to panic. We're doing our best to come up with a counteragent, but I'm not sure we have the resources.
Yeah, it definitely gets worse.
Precision's log 2499/9. We are lost. Monroe died 2 days ago, and any chance we had of finding a cure for this epidemic died with her. Half the ship's population is already dead, and 98% of those remaining are infected. Teams are working around the clock to vent the bodies into space, but they're piling up so quickly. The riots haven't helped. People are panicking, angry, don't know what to do. When you see your family die, I guess you just get desperate. I don't know what to do. Suppose I should do my job, but it's no use. At least I've avoided an infection. For now.
I think it's definitely to do with the Thargoids. It's very similar to the wrecked SRV thing that we did on Sunday. The guy went mental.
Precision's log 2501/7. I knew I wasn't going to avoid contracting this thing forever. I'm one of the last. This place is so quiet now. Used the team with life, and now there's just silence along the empty corridors. I should probably go for one last walk while I still can.
Love it.
Precision's log 2379/2.
Scared the shit out of me. I thought that was the last one.
Report minor injuries, aches, and pains from the more vulnerable crew members, and the usual bout of influenza you'd expect with so many people living in such close confines. It seems the current strain of influenza...
It was the last one. It was playing the first one again. It literally cacked my pants. Gee whiz. Okay, so we've listened to the data logs from the Lycaon. Very, very good stuff. I mean, I love that. I think that stuff is superb. The rest, the wrecked SRV, can we see that? No, we can't. It won't let us see it anymore. Oh, it's such a shame. I could have played you the... oh, I can. So this is the log from the Halloween event. Let me just play this. This is the main one. There's a load of story here, which you can read about a professor, and they've landed with some barnacles, and there's lots of stuff going on, and then somebody starts going a bit crazy. But this one, listen to this. This is cool. Jav and Jazz, how you doing, man? Listen to this.
It's working. Link is working. Can anyone hear me? Is anyone still back at base? This is... God, I remember. I'm not...
Sorry, that was me.
Murphy. That's who I am, yes. This is Dr. Murphy reporting. I'm a geologist, part of Professor Carver's planetary survey team, but I think they're all dead. I was out here with the stones when the Sidewinders arrived. I watched them come down like birds with broken wings. Lights flickering on and off, just like the base had been for days. There were soldiers everywhere with rifles and armored suits. I think they loaded the cage onto one of the ships, which took off again, just about. And then a few of the soldiers. I saw the flashes inside the buildings. Gunfire. Something exploded. The main comms relay, I think, but then came more lights. Strange lights, like that rippled like snakes, and that blackness again, opening up in the sky. They tried to get away on foot, running out to where I was hiding, and I thought he'd see me. But then they were all flying up like toy soldiers thrown in the air, pulled up into the lights. Now it's just us. Me and the stones. They're all I can hear. Much louder now, but not hurting like people's voices used to. Loud, but far away. So far.
I personally think some of that is some of the best audio I've heard in a game. And I don't know if you guys have played a game on the PC and the PS4 called Firewatch. I know some people who are watching it have played it, but it was lauded as being one of the best voice acted games, and the audio was super good. The conversation in the game was amazing. But that guy who just did that in a room during lockdown somewhere, whether he was in England or whether he was in America or whether he was anywhere, it doesn't make any difference. That acting was worth all sorts. That was superb. The bit with the snake, with the birds and the, oh man, I mean, talk about creepy. That was stunning. And it always, the game has always delivered on the audio. It's totally has. Even from the very first offering, when you went into hyperspace for the first time and that cacophony of noise assailed you, you were just like, what the fuck is this all about? It was wicked. But here we are in the space mines. Now, they're not mines. They are literally they're just, what are they? They're just sort of like spiky things. Now, anything biological, you got to use your composition scanner to scan it, and we can see what it is. Oh, dude, yeah, the soldiers bit when they all went up, when the Thargoid was scanning the barnacle, the whole thing was just amazing. Now let's take off the yeah, unfortunately we can't really see. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Now I know for a fact that there are 4 different types of these metallic crystals. I've got to put this on, otherwise I can't see what I'm looking at. But I don't know if anybody played years ago Freelancer when it came out on the PC, but this reminds me of the Badlands in the California system of Freelancer. It was really good. Unfortunately, those things smashed you up quite a lot. Chris, you're kidding me. Did Superman fly to Earth in one of these? In one of these crystals? Now, where you want to go to look at these is the Codex. Or you can get your guns out. It doesn't matter. Either way. Alright, so let's don't worry about it. Right, so let's go to Discoveries and let's go to Biological. And it is the organic structures that we're looking at. Now, what we found here are metallic crystals. I know a lot of people, Bouncy, were trying to get beamed up on the Halloween event, but it just wasn't happening. Jav and Jazz, did he really? What is he called? What is the name of Superman? Is it Caleb? What is it? Caleb? Kalar? Carrie? Colin? What's his name? I can't quite remember. Now, I've already seen the purple ones. They're all the same, really, but they just have a different colour. You have Flavum, they look like that. Red ones, purple ones, and these sort of green ones. But I haven't seen the green as of yet. Now, the other thing that's here are these. Solid, is it? I'm not sure if it is. Yes, here we go. Confirm location. Solid mineral spheres. And they are those big boys there. Now, I did try to shoot these things to see if you can get minerals and get your limpets out and have a little scan. No dice. Well, at least it wasn't. I couldn't get it happening. But we should be able to scan this once we get close enough. But again, I'd never seen these in the game, and I've been playing the game for 6 years, and I've never seen them. Yes, his real Kyle. Yes, Jazz, Kyle. Calvin Klein, Alan. I think you're thinking of Back to the Future. Okay, let's get out of here. We've done this. All of this wonderful stuff, the notable phenomena. First time I've ever seen it, but it does appear in your scanner like this. Notable stellar phenomena. And come and check out these ships as well. They are absolutely riddled with beautiful content. Absolutely beautiful content. 1979, yes, of course, the original. Christopher Reeve, wasn't it? Of course it was. Christopher Reeve. Who was the best Superman? Was it Christopher Reeve, do we think? Was it Gene Hackman who was... wasn't Gene Hackman in it? Hold on a minute. Is Lex Luthor in Superman, or is he in Spider-Man? Bloody hell, I need to watch more of these things. Now, I've been to this one as well, guys, and it's pretty much the same thing as what we just looked at, so I'm not too worried. He flew to Earth with a Marlon Brando audiobook. Yes, Reeve was. Yeah, he was. It was a horse riding accident, wasn't it? Same as Patrick Swayze, or similar. But he sort of made a half decent recovery. Right, as you can see, guys, we are right in the middle of the bubble here. Anybody have any suggestions of where you want to go? We can go and have a look at Sol if you want, if nobody's seen it. First person to give me an idea of something to do, we will go and do it. It was Nigel, yeah, he fell off his horse. And as I said, similar thing to Swayze. Similar thing to Swayze. So what do you want to see, chaps? I've got another half an hour or so. So what do you want to see? Where do you want to go? Anything in particular? Do you want us to head down to the Pleiades? Do you want us to just fly around a bit? What do you want us to do? Or do you want to go and see Sol? Do you want us to go and do whatever? I'm at your leisure. You just tell me. Shinrata, do you want us to go to Beagle Point? Nice one, Tom. Yes. Let's go to Beagle Point. Combat, Chris. Okay, in my ASP Explorer. Yes. Okay, well, let's head towards Shinrata, because somebody did say that. Where is it? There it is. Let's get there. The weird way the PlayStation does this. Are we there? Yes, we are. Okay, we'll just go directly. We won't bother with anything else. Now, Shinrata is a decent place. It's not... It doesn't have everything I thought it would have. I thought it would have a materials broker, Thargoid hunting. Hey, Dat Jiggy, how you doing, man? I didn't know you were here. Welcome along. Well, Chris, I talk to this French robot all of the bloody time, and all she says to me is 4, 3, 2, 1, activate. As you can imagine. Whoa, nope, no thank you, no thank you, we don't want that. Sanuku, I've never been here before, look at this. Nice little purple planet. Anything of interest? Well, come on, you can't not just map a gas giant. You've got to map a gas giant, haven't you? Does anybody else do this? Anytime you see a gas giant, you just think, well, I should probably I'll just give them a little map. Why not? So, is anybody particularly... oh, do you know what? There was another one. Seriously, guys, my OCD kicked in there. I noticed there was another one, and I couldn't not do it. I'll leave all the others, but I have to do the gas giants. They just have to be done. What I was going to say is anybody else particularly interested in Odyssey coming out in January? And if so, what about Odyssey are you most interested in? What is your most interesting thing about Odyssey that's coming? Is it getting out and having space legs? Is it being able to land on different planet types? What is it? What are you looking forward to? Nigel, do you know what? I think the Goids were interested, but I think what happened is the whole thing about the ammonia worlds, where the Thargoids come from, I really think there's something about that. If you check out what was going on with the Halloween event last weekend and go over to the Muscadark region, in the system where you go down and find all the stuff, there is an ammonia world there. It's not... It's just too... It's too obvious, I think. It's too obvious. You use Linux. I'm not sure if it runs on Linux. Alan, you're interested in the sunsets? Hey, yes, that sounds awesome. Yeah, Bouncy, I used to honk as well, but now when I look, I always have a look. Obviously this has all been done, but if I see a water world, Earth-like, or ammonia world, I've got to do it. I've got to, and the gas giants. Anything else I just let go. I've just got to be mindful of my fuel here. Just realised I... Actually, no, we're on the way. It's fine. We're on the way. PvP ground raids. Yeah. That sounds cool, Jazz. PvP. I know they are going to be doing some first-person combat, aren't they? Armoured suits and elite feet. Yeah. What is it? Like magnetic boots. I like it. It could be interesting. I could do bounties on people where they don't expect it. Yes, Stat Jiggy, you can. I think one of the things about the game is that the bounty system is quite difficult to try and manipulate or to make any money out of. So you have people who just flaunt the system, and they've worked out how to do it, and they have these huge bounties, like 1 billion credits or something, but nobody can touch them. Whether or not I'm not at that sort of end game state, you know, have I got enough money to buy an Anaconda? Yeah, maybe. I've got 800 million credits. I could probably buy an Anaconda and rate it out, but I'm just not sure if I want to do that. I tell you what, guys, let's just go and have a look at some of these tourist speakers, shall we? Just because we're in Shimrata, and some of you may not have seen them, but there are some pretty cool little tourist beacons in Shimrata. I can't actually remember how you get Shimrata open. Is it? Do you have to become elite? I think you do. Bounty hunting, says Chris. Suit up, very nice. Nigel, you use arcs, and right, so know what I'm doing. I was going to try Proton Steam. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the Linux thing. Yeah, cool. I tell you what, if you could do that, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? I tell you, gee, that is interesting though. What, Nigel, why are you using your Linux system? Is it you just don't want to like get a Windows license, or you don't want? Obviously, you're not using a Mac, but you just don't want Windows. Is that what it is? Go faster, Mr. Fox. I'm going faster. You've made me go too fast. Look what you've done. You see, when you're looking at a screen that's got chat on, and you react to Mr. Fox saying go faster, you end up with a loop of shame. That's horrific. Thank you very much. But it was quite funny. It is the Recon loot, Bouncy. I'm on it. I'm just checking it out. I'm not sure why I've got this sort of bizarre sort of glow on my canopy. Let's get away from that, shall we? Now, this Pilots Federation Origins looks like it's actually on the planet surface. So I think what I'm going to do is go down to the planet surface, check out this tourist beacon. I actually like the tourist beacon stuff. I think it's an excellent addition to the game. Although running tourist missions, has anybody ran tourist missions? Chris, don't worry about it, Mr. Fox. I should have been better is the way I look at that. I should have been better. Oh, look at the star, Shinrata Desra. But we are coming down into the dark side. But that's all right. I'm gonna go faster. We're here. Okay, we're sort of here. We've got to go down to the surface. Very old. Okay, we don't need to go that far. We can just go that far. I'm not going to faff around on this planet in the dark. That is not happening. Okay. Let's not crash. Come on. Vertical thrusters, engage. Engaged. Engaged. There we go. We've saved ourselves from a fate worth an explosion. Right, here we go. Tourist spot 0244. The Pilots Federation has existed for a very long time. It was founded in 2080. 05, great surge of private ownership. It was founded as much of a way of agreeing prices for ship parts en masse. That's interesting. I didn't know the Pilots Federation was founded in 2805. That is later than when that generation ship was sent off that we just looked at. Very interesting. Now you can have a look at that, gentlemen, while I get us back. No, I can't. I can't get us back. You're going to have to read it. Those without such a rating were referred to as harmless. I see it. Pilots Federation grew to encompass a great many pilot owners in their ships who would not tolerate dishonorable behavior. I like it. And it is an antidote to the cowboy image of a pilot. Very good. Now, I don't know how many of you have fallen foul of the crime and punishment that's been in the game for some time now. I have fallen foul of it many a time. I just keep forgetting. I just keep forgetting. Yeah, do you know what, Jazz? We do need some new ships. And I think they will bring some new ships out. What I really want them to do is change mining. I think mining is too OP at the minute. And also the way that the engineers work. I just think if you don't grind the game and you want to engage in any kind of PvP, you're just at such a loss. It just becomes, well, you just don't want to do it, do you? You're just not interested in doing it whatsoever. And I would like to do more of that, you know? I would like to do more PvP and stuff like that. Let's go a little bit further up, shall we? And back in the day when the game was sort of early doors, when the Thargoids just came in, you did used to get quite a lot of witch space. Yeah, hyperspace. Yeah, I do know hyperspace, but I'm not going that way, Chris. You just want me to go fast. What I want to do is get down onto the planet, which is what I'm going to do. We're going to get down onto the planet, and we're going to have a look. Because driving around in the SRV is one of... Tassos, yes! Real Mastoras, how you doing, my friend? Yes, there is PvP. I tell you what, let's go and dock, and I will go and do some PvP, or do some kind of P. I will do a P. Come on, where's Jameson? Where the frick is it? In fact, is there any... let's not even do that. Let's go to any system whatsoever. Let me just dock somewhere. New nets, that'll do. I don't care. Let's just go there. Okay, let's go to new nets. I will dock, and then we'll find a mission, and I will show you exactly how amazing I am at combat. I mean, you're gonna like this. This is good. And I'll stay. I'll stay in the asp. It doesn't make a difference to me. I can do it. I can do it. I win. I win. I win straight away. I love fast speed. Good speed is. I want warp speed. Speed bowling. Stickman, talk to me. Speed bowling. Hey, look, Tassos. I was pretty good at Wonder Boy, man. Don't you be grinding my gears. I did well. I didn't do bad. I didn't do bad. Right, I ain't going there. It's too far away. Let's go... Oh, man, why is everything so far away? Okay, we're not going to stay in new nets. It's a rubbish system. We are going to go There. Perfect. Got to get around the star first, but that's alright. Yeah, I'm pretty good at Wonder Boy. Don't worry about that. I'm smashing. But Tassos, yeah, the original Elite on the BBC Micro, David Braben programmed it, and then the Commodore 64. Oh man, what a game. Eight galaxies, all pretty much the same, and then when you hyperspace out of the 8th galaxy, you go back to the first one. I mean, what is that? Hey, look what we found. We found something cool. I love these things. They just look awesome. They look awesome. I don't know how to use them properly. I always end up blowing up. Or at least something similar. Right, we are going to go to Garriott Terminal. Because Richard Garriott, Lord British, why not? But first, look at that. Look how cool that looks. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. With some of the things they do. With some of the things they do. But apparently what they're saying with Odyssey is that you don't have to get out of your ship. So you can play the whole game without leaving your ship. I mean, that to me sounds pretty weird, doesn't it? That sounds odd. Yes, Tassos, the original Thargoids there, the Thargoid motherships. Left and right. Slow down, come on. Sorry, Mr. Fox. We've just got to go a little bit slower. Don't want to get caught into an acceleration loop of doom. That's what happens. VA86 Centauri 1. I don't think I've ever been here. Chris loves hyperspace. He loves. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike hyperspace. I like hyperspace too. I'm gonna get a T-shirt made. I like hyperspace. Yes, Nigel. BBC Micro, man. Do you remember that when we were at school? I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 43, and when we were at school, we had BBC Micros at school, and they had a game called Granny's Garden, and it was absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I did miss a comment from you, Nigel. It said you're in the market for a new rig, looking at the Ryzen 3 and the new Radeon 600. Ah, for Linux. I didn't even know that you could play this on Linux. How on earth? Right, I've lost where we're going because I was talking. Because, you know, it's very difficult to do two things at once. It's even difficult for me to do one thing, it would seem. Right, let's get into Garriott. The beauty of having a medium ship means that we can land on these little pads. Although, typically, they hardly have anything going on there, do they? Not much at all. Too quick. Way too quick. Way too quick. Check this maneuver out, though. Amazing. Amazing maneuver. Speed back up. Look at that. You wouldn't even have noticed that I did anything wrong. That's how everybody gets here. Perfect. No problem. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I don't have my advanced docking computer because I'm a professional. So I will dock myself, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Nigel. Hey, Tassos, don't you worry. Bard's Tale is a-coming. It is a-coming. I'm liking that Maze of Dread. It's cool. I like a dungeon that has no darkness whatsoever. What are these little sort of meteors hanging around outside? Odd, isn't it? Do we need that on? Nah, not really. Let's go. Come on. In we get. Are we coming in the right way or the wrong way, guys? This could be the wrong way, couldn't it? What the frick did I just do? Okay, in we come. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, over that. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Yes. Look at that. Docked like a legend. Straight down. In. Come on. Bosh. Whew. Tell you what, it's always nice. It's always... Where is Jupiter? It's over there. All my blood vessels in my head are now popped. Why? What happened? Was it the audio? Gary at terminal. I'm really not sure whether I should spend all of my hard-earned cash here, guys. I think it's going to be a waste, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's check it out. Exploration 53. Look at that. What a waste of time. But I'm selling it. God damn it. I'm selling it. Right, that's sold. What else have we got? Can I sell anything else? Anything to sell? Yes. 100,000 credits. We're rich, I tells you. We're rich. Anything on the black market, Gabriel? Can I sell anything? No. Fine. Does this place even have a commodities market? Yes, it does. I can go to Jupiter, my friend, if you want me to. If that is what you want me to do. Nobody else has suggested much else, so I can do it. Here we go. Look at this. How much profit are we going to make? 10 grand, guys. I am the richest man. Oh, yes. Stickman, my outward loop of doom was no good. 78 grand on the old little blue pills. No problem. And looks like my reputation precedes me. Well done. We'll get rid of that. Okay, if that's what you want, Christopher Fox, I will get there as quickly as I can. Let's see. I will take us to Jupiter. And then you are all invited to carry on with your evenings or your days, however that may pan out. Where is Sol? I didn't think it was very far away. Oh, look. I can't do it on this account. Look at that. I'm sorry. I can't do it, Chris. If you want to go and look in my videos, I've got a series called the Sol series. And on the PC, I go and look at all of the planetary bodies here. However, there is a disclaimer about that, Mr. Fox, which I should tell you now. And that is when the PS4 gets itself there. Jupiter, as you well know, is here. I have only done Mercury, Venus, Earth. In fact, I've only done up to Earth. I am next going to do Mars, and then I will do the gas giants. And I might do Pluto, just because when I was a kid, Pluto was a planet. So, you know, I feel kind of bad for Pluto. But I've done the star and looked at the system. I've done Mercury, Venus and Earth. And I have to say there's a huge amount of lore that Frontier have put in. It's really pretty cool. But I won't do that, guys. What I will do is I will probably say goodbye. It's lovely to have you all here. Please do come again. Whenever I do a stream like this, I'm always up for people saying, look, can you go and do this? Can you go and have a look at that? I'm 100% willing and able, just like Mr. Barkis from David Copperfield. So if you would like anything, consider subscribing, consider coming back. I'm going to do a stream every Wednesday at this time. Dude, Chris, don't worry. I will get to Jupiter. If you subscribe, you'll find it. It'll be there in a week or two. Don't worry. I will be flying around the big gassy beast. But yeah, guys, I'll be streaming Wednesdays and Sundays. This Sunday, we're going to go and do the engineers with the new player on the PC. 7 p.m. UK time. Take it easy. I really do appreciate all of you who've been here. Everybody. Nigel, Tassos, Alan, Chris, Bouncy Man, Mr. Fox, Dat Jiggy. Who else do we have? We had Jav and Jess as well. We have Tom, we have Spanx, lots of different people. Mr. Higgins as well. Thanks very much. Take care. I'm going to come back into this station and I'm going to find myself a place where I can buy a hot cup of tea. And it nearly broke the game. Until next time, guys, take it easy. Be safe. See you soon.